Hello everybody, welcome to the FTOG server. Avant 3 Toddy the Body here, and it is about nighttime. I told everybody not to sleep because I want to show off a little toy here. And since it is about nighttime, let's just go ahead and do it. I made this sleep charm, and what it says that it does is that it's supposed to make sleeping easier. So how does it make it easier? Just like this. It makes it like super fast. See that? That was sleeping. All done. Nope. All done. Alright. So that's cool. I actually just made that, and I think it was cool. And I wonder if that has to do with our sleeping problems. You know how like you'll sleep in a bed or a sleeping bag, and then you'll get stuck in the bed or sleeping bag? But that sort of happened when we added that mod, which comes from Dark Utilities. So I wonder if there's something in there where like it checks to see. Look at me just showing this stuff off. Didn't even talk about it. Alright. So we'll get there. So maybe it like checks to see if you've got the charm in your pocket, and if you don't, and I don't know, then it does something weird and you're stuck. Well, who knows. But maybe. So we've got a thing here. I've got a new tool also. Watch this. Like, not only does it like hurt things, but it grabs stuff too. Isn't that sweet? It'll also grab experience. Alright, so it's like a long distance magnet. So we've got this thing here. Alright, so we've got Future Spawn Hub. This is my build. And what happened is that I started recording a montage. And just like all good YouTubers, I made sure that I was recording when I was doing the montage. Except for that didn't happen in real life. So, I'm sorry. So we've got this build here. It's going to be the spawn hub, and it's once I get done, I'm hoping to have lots of different places. Like there's rooms there, over there. I haven't finished that yet. What I did is I just sort of made this big ugly block looking thing, and as I go into each spot I detail it and start to make it look less blocky as I work on it. So I just haven't been over here yet. I'm going for a Tuscan house sort of deal, sort of vision, where you've got the courtyard, and we're going to have some walls. They're not going to look like this, but this is just the outline. And you've got the multiple rooms, and I've never been in a Tuscan house, but I imagine that it's going to be something where all the structures are connected somehow. So let's go ahead and walk through it. Let's say you're coming in to the courtyard. We'll just go left. Yeah, we'll go left first. So we've got this. It looks, we've got this. You go inside. And then here's the inside of the first room, and somebody could come in here and they could put their teleporter, whatever they choose. I think most people have been using the super teleporting frames, and up on the hill you've seen where we've started lining them up. That's why I'm building this, so we have something other than just lining them up. So yeah, somebody could put their stuff in here. If they want to, they can decorate it as they see fit. And then we come through here. We've got a small room that just moves to different spots, and we will open up this door and come through. And it's this little section over here. So all right, so we've got this. Then we've got in here. All right, and then this is the bigger room. This is going to be where it kind of curves. When I Google Tuscan homes or Tuscan house, there's always like a tower of some sort, and I'm thinking that this is going to be that. I'm not really sure I like it this wide, but I think I'm kind of stuck now. So let's go in and continue walking through. All right, so then this comes through here and it goes underneath. I've been calling this like the carport or the garage, but we don't have garages or carport, so it's just a little section underneath this part. You can come through. Maybe you'll put your teleporting frame here, or a mechanism portal or something, whatever you choose. You can tell that I've used lots and lots of chisels and bits here. I'm stuck. Like, I don't think that I can make it through one of these builds without using chisels and bits. Right here, this thing here, the fountain, I didn't use chisels and bits. It's because I didn't start using it yet. Once I started using it, and I think I started probably with this trim right here. Once I started, I couldn't stop. So then we've got chisels and bits all over the place now, covering up our, making little flower gardens and stuff. You can't use this one because this line here is covering up the block, so it won't let you put anything right there. I might have to like dig that up and put a light source underneath or something. These are from the calculator mod, just some lamps. We'll go inside, and this might go off into a second floor of the round tower area, but this side goes into here, and then this is the balcony. I would like to take credit that that was on purpose, that the balcony and that room lines up, but it wasn't. Totally accident. It just happened to work out to where I didn't have to use a step or anything. It just goes like straight on through. I haven't used any pressure plates, so we'll have to eventually get those in there. But that is the build so far. I was planning on bringing you all in and, you know, maybe doing a little building with you, but I did not think about what I was doing beforehand. I would keep thinking about like putting something there, but I think there's enough detail. No, I'm gonna have to put something there eventually. But I don't really want to tackle this part here, because I want to I want to get through here, and I want to make a window. Actually, like about 3 windows. You know, 1 and then 1 in the middle, and then 3 over here. But I'm not really sure how to do it. I'd also like to put an archway door right here. Also, not really sure how to get that there. Relic just got on. There we go. And then on the insides, I've been making the insides like not a priority, a secondary priority, I guess. Yep, but I've saved the tower for last. We've got to do that, so let's see what we can do here. I've got some building supplies here. I've got my chisels and bits over on this side. I was going to do like maybe a tad of a tutorial as we do the chisels and bits, but maybe if we do a little bit of this building together, then you know, you'll learn as we go. So I think I'm going to go with a single bit. I'd like to outline some of this, and unfortunately it's chisels and bits, so we are going like it takes a while, okay? It takes a while to do this. It's like very tedious, like it's like bit by bit pretty much. So let's see what we can do. Nice, Rose can fart now. Sweet. This one is a drawing, and you're supposed to be able to dig it out like this. I don't know what this is gonna do to me. Let's see if we have an archway. Let's say it will be about yay tall. We'll just dig all that out. Okay. So that's what that does. So now we've got to chisel out what the arch would actually look like. Yeah, and you know, this might not be going well, so it could be something where I just do it and then come back, and I believe that's actually what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a trick here. It doesn't make it, it makes it a little faster, but it still doesn't make it a whole lot easier. What you do, instead of like trying to cut down each of these things here, what you do is you go about eye level. We'll go with this one here, and then you just, okay, so let's say if I want it to make a cut that goes straight in this way, which seems to be about right. That's what I was doing over here, which I guess I kind of got it, but then when you stand in front of the door, it looks like it's going in again. So I wonder if like on this side I'm gonna have to have it going outwards. I don't know. Anyway, so what was I doing here? So if I'm looking in like this, and I hope that I'm standing at the same angle here. Yeah, let's just do it like right here. Let's go, and then you hold down the button, just like that, and then it just digs straight on through. Like, no, I did not mean to do that one. Like it's a laser. And then what you do is you sweep it to the side, just like this, all the way across. And it's just getting each little bit as it goes. But after You do that, then you've got an area that you know that you can take out. So then you put this here, and what you do is you put it back on bit and then fix your mess that you did. And it's hard to see because it is super hard to see because it was all the same color, but I think that's about right. Okay, so now that we are where we should have been, what you can do is, I didn't quite make that eye level, but you can start at the edge and you do the line, and then you just start doing this, and you just got to take it all the way in. Now this is the tedious part, but at least you can make yourself a guide. So that's that trick. Okay, so after a bunch of headache, I decided not to go with the arch because I just couldn't get it. So instead, all I did is I went flat across, and I covered it up with some more of this this hardened clay here. The hardened clay, I really like the color scheme. It's starting to run together, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the end looks like. I don't want to get too many details here. Like, I'm going for more geometry than color. So we'll have to see what it looks like. But because this took so long and it was such a headache to get all of the chisels at least lined up this way, there is something that I am very, very afraid of, and that happens to be, and he's underground. But you can see on my minimap there was a creeper right there. I'm afraid of a creeper coming in here, either while I'm building it or after it's built and somebody's in here just playing around and stuff. I am afraid of it coming in here and blowing up the bits because I don't think I could bring myself to do it again. So there's something that I want to make, and there's something I want to make, and I think that's going to be like the main thing of this episode. I think we're only about 10-11 minutes in. Anyways, there's something else I want to show you that I think is really, really cool. Really cool. Okay, let's find a good spot. Right here's a good spot. If you look into Dark Utilities, you see a bunch of these sneaky blocks, and it has a sneaky torch. And if you were to place it down here, it lights up the area, right? And then all you have to do after that is you right-click it with a block, and you don't lose the block. It just takes on what it looks like, and you can see in the tooltip it still tells you, so you don't lose it. Like if you're looking around, you can be like, oh, there it is. So if, say, there was another block you wanted to fill it in with, you could just right-click it, and you don't lose that one. You don't have to dig it up or anything. You just sit there and right-click whatever you want it to be. So I think that's what I'm going to use for my lighting. I'm going to keep these calculator lamps here, just because I think they look nice. But I'll probably get into more of those. And just so you can see the recipe here, if we hit R, it's just a sneaky block from the Dark Utilities and a torch. Ooh, I wonder if that actually acts like a redstone torch or if it's just a light source. And then the sneaky blocks, just regular stone around some sort of slime ball. Really simple. Here's a lever. Similarly, might as well show that off too since we are here. You put the lever down, and if you right click it, you can hear the clicking. And then if you can cover it up with whatever and you don't lose the block, see, and you can click anywhere on the block. It doesn't have to, so you can have like a secret lever and a block, and nobody would know about it except for you. So let's get that back. There we go. And then put that back up in our inventory. But first, or I guess not first because we already talked about that. Let's go talk about our potential creeper problem blowing up our spawn hub. And that is going to be what we're going to go with this time. I know there are other options, but for now I think, here it is, Runic Tablet. Let's pull up the Roots mod. Since the update, I have had one client crash by looking into the manual, but I think it's because I clicked over to the right too far. I don't know. We'll see if it happens again. But what we want is the igniting standing stone. Okay, and there's no recipe if you right click on it. But what it's supposed to do is that it's supposed to, we'll just try it out. Let's head over to rituals, the standing stone. Alright, what you're supposed to do is that you can just place the standing stone anywhere and it does its effect in the area. I'm not sure how big the area is, but there are a couple I'd like to try. Like this one here gives you speed 2. See, speed 2, and then they've got a slowness, and it says creature, so I don't know if it specifies, you know, every creature or just mobs or what. So we've got one for plants growing, and then we've got a regeneration one, and then the igniter that we're going to talk about. What it does is it's supposed to light things on fire. And then a repulsor, which pushes items away, and then you've got the, I don't want to go too far, the vacuum, which pulls items towards it. Okay, but we want to do this one, which means that we need these blocks around the sides. We've already got the rest of the setup. Alright, so what are those? I think those are the enhanced standing stones, nether brick, stone, and diamonds. We will need 4 of those, which means that we need 16 of those bricks. So I think all we need is just some netherrack. There we go. Bam, just like that. And then we'll throw this stuff in here, and it should be making it up for us. Alright, so we'll just grab the stone. We'll grab the diamonds. Diamonds, D-I, there we go. Diamonds. Alright, are we done yet? Almost. One more, there we go. Okay, and then now we will just go ahead and make them. Attuned standing stone. What? Oh, because it pulls out of this inventory. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're done with these, which means I didn't have to grab those out. Okay, so we have that. Let's put this back up here. And then we'll go up and place these up in our cloud area. Oh, another thing that came with the update, Reliquary had some updates. Now, instead of the necklace thing that we have a zombie charm. And it looks like it's taking damage. I tried putting it in the RF infuser, the repair already, and it didn't seem to work. So I guess we will have to remake it. You know, it's an OP item anyways. You can just sit there and let things walk around you once you have all of them. Alright, so I can't place it there. I have flight. Let's fly. Let's go like this, and just to round it out, just like that. Do we need 2 on the other side? Nah. And then down. Alright, and then we'll place that right there. And that should be our configuration for the, we always have to go back here, for these standing stones. See, 2 apart from that. So it should work. I haven't tried this yet. So we need to make 1 more of those, some chisel stone brick, glowstone, and then we'll get all these jungle bark. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is the jungle bark in here? No, it's not. We have not been able to find a jungle yet. Spruce, jungle. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's see if we can do something like jungle. Are we able to create any of these saplings? Can we just make this with Botania? With Botania. Okay, and then none of that. Oh, with Botania. Huh. Well, let's use our super fast sleep charm. Bam! Look at that. Slept fast. I still think that's what the problem with not getting up out of bed was. Okay, so let's do something here. We are going to come into here, and we are going to, let's see, I think it said a birch sapling. Birch. Yep. Birch. 2, 3, 4. And we are going to go and steal. But let's see if we have anything to replace it with. I could give you my old root. What should I replace it with? Let's do, I know what I'll do. I know a really good thing to replace it with. Let's go with Evil Craft. Alright, we are going to replace it with a Fortune X book. Damn, there we go. Awesome, we can just make one. And then we need a book. Great, we've got one. Okay. And then we put those in there, and just like that. And then we put this back for waste. And now we have a Fortune X book. And we are going to go and use Mistaken stuff, because I want what I want now, And I don't want to wait for it. I don't want to set up via Britannia right now. Oh, I can't talk right now. Alright, let's go to Mistaken Space. Hopefully she's got a little bit of mana that we can use. We should have brought something for a chest. And a sign. Okay, chest and sign. That's what we need. So we'll go back. Chest. I've got one. And a sign. There we go. Alright, now we're set. Throw our dirt back in. Alright, spawn. Go to Mistaken Space. Mistaken Space. And here we are. Now let's see if we can find her set up. Trees. Okay, that. Aha! Here we are. And let's do this. Is that correct? Oh no! You gotta have the special thing, don't you? Any of these? No. Okay. Let's take another look at it. Do you have to do it for the just a piece of wood too? Jungle. Yeah, you gotta have this catalyst here. Jungle wood. Catalyst. Darn it. Well, Mistaken, you missed out on your Fortune X book because you didn't have what I needed. I mean, it's not in there, right? Am I just missing it? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, if you have it somewhere else, I did not find it. So, I have to go and find my own jungle. Okay, so here's the thing. I could not find it, and while exploring, Thor popped on, so I didn't want to lag him out. So what we are going to do is I am going to use her supplies to make this. Oh, and I don't have that. Oh, right, where are your purifying daisies? I will make my own purifying daisy like I should. So, let's throw those in there. Let's get those. Now I think all we need are some seeds. So let's go back. And we're almost there. And we crashed. Okay. And we're back. I had just logged in. This is where I was. Right here in this very spot here. Weird. Instead of over by my base. I guess close enough, right? What had happened is that a power cell was being placed next to a digital miner. But it happened like just as I was teleporting. So I assumed it was my fault. But it wasn't this time. Thank goodness. Not that I won't have my share of faults in the future. So, let's get our seed. Okay. And there. And how hard is an apothecary to make? Pot. Is it something I can just do? Oh, but I don't have enough of the petals. So, once again, we're going to Mistaken Space to do this. Mistaken. Alright. Go outside. Go over to her area. Because I saw one here. There it is. Now I just need a bucket. There we go. Stuff out of the way. You guys didn't know we were going to be doing a little bit of Britannia this episode, did you? Neither did I. Alright. Fly. Did you like that base jump? Man, that was a pretty sweet base jump. Oh, now we got to get back up here. Alright. Up, up, up we go. And there we are. Put some of this in here. Put some of these in here. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. And there we go. Now we've got one of these. Alright, getting to it. Let's do it. Just need... Is this stone? No, it's andesite. Or else I'd say let's just go ahead and do all of it. Okay, so that's gonna do that. And I don't think I have any other steps I need to. Let's actually set up this chest while we're here, and we're gonna put it about right here. Go inside, put the book in, sign. There we go. Whoop. And we'll go down one. Thanks. No, I don't want to do that. I always forget about tagging it. Thanks for the mana. Down one. Lots of dashes. Dashes are always good. Down again. And then the tag. Whoops. T D T D. T B. Alright, tidy the body. There we go. Yep, enchant a book. Let's come back here and just in time. That. Great. And in case you don't have your own, I'll leave this too. I'll leave all the supplies that I'm using. There we go. Daisy inside there. And now I think that I can actually start to make some of this stuff. I gotta pull it up again. Catalyst. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so now I've got all the things I need. Hopefully. Let's throw all that in there. Nice. Now we've got the alchemy thing. Let's do this. I really don't want to break too much. Let's get our magnet, just in case. Because I think I can just... Okay, great. And then we'll put this under here. Alright. And then now I can throw my birch saplings in and get jungle. Alright. And just so it is the way that was when I found it. There you go. You can have this too, in case you want it. Alright. Thank you very much. Thank you for not making me do a setup just yet. Enjoy your prize. Thank you for the banner. Alright, so let's go back to base. Now we need to get all of our jungle stuff. Just before we do that, there is something that I'm supposed to get for roots to get that bark. Man, this is gonna this is going a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be. I knew I was gonna be doing some crafting, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this much. Do I have a bark knife on me? Yes. Yes, I do. There we go. Let's get that. We'll keep the magnet, get the growing ring, and pop on over to somewhere where not a lot is going on. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, and then grow that up and sleep too. Nice. Love that sleep charm. That is awesome. Okay, so now we have this. We can, I think it's right click to get a piece of bark. I did get a piece of bark. Great. Whew. Hey, that should be an episode all on its own. Anyways, let's make sure that we get a surplus of these saplings so we don't have to do that again. Because this has fortune on it, fortune X, fortune 10, I'm pretty sure that you get that it works on saplings, or it works on leaf blocks. Yeah, you can see I've already got 4. So I'll leave this here for now. Maybe I'll come harvest it later. I know some other folks were trying to get some jungle wood, so there you go, jungle wood. And I've got replacement saplings in case I need them, but let's go inside and finally get our stuff ready. Jungle saplings, we got our bark. Ooh. Okay, so what else do we need? We need that chiseled block. Let's look up how to make chiseled blocks. I think I can just use my chisel. Pretty sure that there's a recipe now to do that, and I was just looking at it. So, do I have that? Nope. Let's just do it. There. That. And one more. There we go. And because I might need some more, we'll just create all of these. Nice. So we got 1. Okay, glowstone, I believe it was. Let's just get out our manual again. Manual, there it is. Okay, rituals. We will need the igniter. Okay, so I need another tombstone, 2 of the bigger bulbs, or plant things, wheat, and hey! Hey, you! That's not what it was before, it was jungle bark. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got it. I did all the same things I did before, went back over there, used a little bit more mana, but hopefully we've got enough stuff that we can make that darn tower. Energized stone. Alright, so what do we need in the igniter stone? Okay, so we need to burn up these things, and we need to put these things in the middle, and then you shift right click it with an open hand. So let's just do the tower thing, the glowstone, and the chisel in the middle, and then we'll know that we've got that for sure. Glowstone, that. And it doesn't seem like you have to put it in a certain order, so I'll just, even though that seems to be the same order that it was in before, let's put all of these in. There we go. That, and then the infernal bulb. There we go. And now we just need our flint and steel. Do I have one? Please tell me I do. Yes. There it is. Oh, and you know what? I had one inside there too. Okay, so set these on fire, get the magic smoke going, and then shift right click. Yes, particles. Yes. It doesn't always do all the particles. I wish it did like continuous particles like I've seen on videos, but... And there it is. Alright, we got it. Igniting standing stone. Let's see if it ignites us. And it does. That is no good. Oh, what a waste. What a waste of time and energy. Because now... Why doesn't it filter? Darn you. And in case you're wondering if you didn't see the other episode, I go out so fast because I've got this blood pendant, which is actually almost out of blood. Darn it. Darn it. Well, that's an episode, folks. Let's make it daytime. That's an episode, folks. Thanks for sticking with me. That's how you kill yourself with magic right over there behind me. You all have a great day. Goodbye.